Hey guys, Verge here, Verge Boogie Designs, here today to talk about my logo design process. I'm going to go ahead and give the 5 steps that I use to be able to complete a logo design, to make sure that you guys are well informed on how I do it, so maybe it can give you guys some insight on how you can do it as well. So the first step in creating a logo design is that you want to go ahead and have the logo design brief with the client. What I use is a logo design questionnaire, and that's a series of questions. About 10 or 12. You'll be asking questions like, what is your target audience? What colors do you want to use? Do you have a tagline? And is there any other logos that inspire you for your project here today? So those are some of the questions, and what that is going to do for you and the client is going to bring clarity in the direction that you want to go for the logo design. So therefore, it's more of a smoother process, so no one's confused, and all the information right there, and it serves as a reference for you as a graphic designer, so you'll be on point always. And then once you got this logo design questionnaire, you can go ahead and move to the next step once that's completed. Number 2, you want to go ahead and do the research. The research is a very vital point of the logo design process because you'll be able to understand more about the field or the type of project that you have. Say if you have a sports apparel or even something such as a family restaurant. So you'll be able to go on the internet, hit the internet, start getting some ideas, start getting some inspiration. Don't copy, but you want to get some ideas, some inspiration on how you can create this. And then with actually the stuff that you found on the internet, you can start creating a mood board, which you can pull inspiration from. You don't want to copy, but you want to pull inspiration from these logos that you found online, certain characteristics, the way that they've executed the logo design. This is how you'll be able to make the process just a little bit easier. So once you've done all the research, you'll be able to move to the third part. And the third part for me personally is sketching. You'll use all of the research that you did, and then you'll be able to use that logo design questionnaire and then pull out your sketchbook, and you'll start to get things together. What I like to do, I like to draw a grid, 10 squares, 15 squares, how many ever squares you want to create, and you want to start drawing out different logo designs. And you don't want to be repetitive. You want to try to be different in each and every square. You're able to get all the bad ideas in this process. So therefore, you're not, running into any headaches once you get on the computer. This gets out all the bad ideas that you may have for the logo design. And once that's done, then you'll be able to move it to the computer. So make sure you sketch first before you get onto the computer. It will be a lot easier, I promise you. Invest in a sketchbook and some pencils, and then you'll be all good to bring it to the computer next. And you can scan it, take a picture of it, put it onto the computer, then you'll be able to create the logo design. So once it's onto the computer, now you can use the best directions, the best solidified directions of the logo design, and you can have that presented for your client. Finalize that process. One thing I like to do is that I like to use photorealistic mock-ups, and that shows how the logo will be used. So say if the logo is going on a t-shirt or a shirt in general, you can go ahead and show the client how it's going to look on a shirt. Or if they need it for a business card as well, you can show them how it's going to look on a business card, so therefore the client knows how the logo is going to work. They won't be, unclear on how this is going to be executed, because now you've shown them on the shirt, on a business card, on a hat maybe, on a postcard, on a flyer, how this logo design is going to work. And that always gets the client excited. Once I showed the client how it's going to look on a shirt, on a computer, on a phone, they got super excited. They loved it. They ate that logo up and they were like, yes, this is exactly what I needed. Thank you so much. So yes, this is when the logo design is done, the client has picked it, and then the last part, number 5, the 5th thing that I do while creating this logo design is the logo design style guide. And with that logo design style guide, that is just basically going to break down the logo. Why you did what you did, what colors did you use, the hex code, what fonts did you use, how to use the logo, how not to use the logo. These are all going to entail in this logo design style guide. So therefore the logo is being used properly. So once everything is complete, you got that style guide for them. They seeing how the logo works, the process is done, and everybody is happy. And that is how, my friends, I do logo design. Just a short way. I'm gonna have a blog post come out with this as well. So check that out. I go into a little more details on how I do the process, and you'll be able to get more information there as well, and I'll link that below for you guys. So thank you for tuning in once again. Verge Boogie Designs. This is the life of a designer, and we're going to be here kicking up knowledge every week, putting out videos and making sure you guys are learning, enjoying the process of being a designer. And I'm going to be showing you my life through this lens, and I appreciate you for tuning in. Verge Boogie Designs. Peace.